Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are now about to bear witness to a special Archibald Drumph production here. Some of you may be familiar with the long-standing team, the Mousillon Morningstars. We are here in their stadium, Mousillon Memorial. It's beautiful. It's wonderful in the words that Drumph would use. He has built this stadium, and it's great. It's everything he would want it to be. They are Mousillon Morningstars have been the premier Bret team in the MML for as long as I can remember, and I think dating all the way back to season 4. Right, I believe. And my name is Serious Jest. I am here hosting in the booth along with my co-hosts Burzo and Chase. What's up, fellas? You guys ready for a good little Bret-Off over here?
Yeah, looking forward to this one.
So the Morningstars have heard wind that there is an incoming team, or there's a team that's made a lot of noise this season in the Challenge League. They are known as the Order of the Holy Squirrel, and they have taken the Challenge League by storm. Their exciting play and their fiery spirit and fighting in what was referred to as the Pool of Death over in the CL this season really garnered them a lot of fans. So a lot of people have become Squirrel converts. They've got some interesting stories there on MMLpro.com. Check them out. Read both of these teams, actually. Both coaches have done a good job of writing in MMLpro.com. They've got good stories. We're not at the Squirrels' home stadium, because if we were, you would see squirrels all up in the stands making their way around. In any case, the attention has finally made its way over to Archibald Drumph, who started twerping incessantly that there was too much attention being paid to these damn squirrels, and people needed to remember who the real Bret team was. And still, at the end of the season, Archibald Drumph just insisted that maybe the people needed to be reminded. And we're going to see this Bret-Off here. It's going to start with a rock being thrown from the crowd. It's going to hit Sir Leopold Longstrider and rinse and repeat Priebus. And let's see what happens. Sir Leopold Longstrider is stunned. And rinse and repeat Priebus is KO'd. What a way to start the match. This is supposed to be a friendly, but as with any Drumph production, it's getting out of hand already. The crowd is going crazy, and that's going to be a touchback. And I'm going to cede the play-by-play over to my co-announcer, Burzo, who's going to talk you through what's happening on the field.
Well, thank you very much. What a start to a friendly that was. A couple of rocks chucked in there. We've got one stunned. We've got the ball being passed back to someone else. It's all kicking off already. So, just seeing these boys stood up now. There's a lot of fend on the pitch, as everyone knows. It's going to be an interesting game. We're going to need some help commentating on this one, I reckon. So, I'm just watching the first few hits going in now. Bit of push. Nobody wants that. You had the pleasure of playing any of these teams before?
Yes, I played Mousillon Morningstars this season. I actually killed Earl of Duke, but the APO saved him.
Nice. Oh, you killed him and he just got badly hurt?
Yep.
Nice. There we go, we got another armor break coming in now. One of these peasants showing him how it's done.
That's Preach MJ right there. Preach MJ has been a veteran. A veteran in this team since their inception.
He took a beating, and he preached. His movement 5, his agility 1, but he's laid the smackdown there on Johnny Cooley. He's laid out seeing stars, and now we're gonna see one of the knights getting a punch here, I reckon.
You can't keep Preach down.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
And here comes the blitz. The blitz is coming. Oh, he's gonna have a go at this expensive armor. He's going down. What can he do? It's another armor break, and it's an injury. Bruce Ledger, that was a big hit to the neck. And he's got a groin strain. He's missing the next game, but it doesn't matter because this is a friendly, folks. But we are not even 1 turn in, and it ain't very friendly.
And I'm being told by security that we're going to have they came over here and gave me a heads up. We're about to have a special guest here in the booth. It's actually going to be the man who promoted this whole thing and put it together. Mr. Archibald Drumph will be joining us very, very shortly. Not a lot of room left in this booth. It's a little crowded, so I might step out for a minute when he gets here. Just a heads
No
up.
worries. No worries. So he's looks like we might even see a stamp here as well. I think Johnny Cool, who's seeing stars, I think he's getting surrounded by some dirty peasants. I think there's a boot going in here. But we saw Count Benjamin of Carson doing the blitz there. He's a nice piece, strength 4, dodge, mighty blow tackle. He's nice. But here we go. He's moving up there with a ball. He's doing a pass into the middle of a little mini cage, as I said. And we're going to see a stamp. What do you make of this so far? Not very friendly, is it?
No, it's not. It'd be a shame if we didn't see a turn 1 foul, really.
No, is it coming? It is coming. Here comes the 10-1 foul.
The chat is wondering who's in the booth with me. Burzo is in the booth. He's doing the play-by-play. We're also joined by the infamous CHASEJJ, who I haven't heard in the booth in a while, huh? Glad to have you back.
Yeah, it's been a while.
No violins today.
Nope.
All right, and that looks like security's rolling up with Mr. Drumph. I'm going to step out, and we'll hear from him very shortly.
Alright, let's catch up then with, obviously we saw the stamp there, first turn. Who was that putting the boot in? It was Gerdlad the farmer sticking an early boot in. So we've got the order of the early Squirrel now, just setting up a bit of defence. Sending the peasants in first and keeping the expensive rich guys back a little bit.
Hey, did somebody say something about rich guys? Yeah, hello. Yeah. Can you hear me okay? It's fitting me with this microphone.
Welcome.
Wonderful. I'm feeling great. How are you today?
Very well, Leo.
Oh, wonderful. This is another wonderful production. I'd like to thank you all for announcing. Of course, it's great. It's going to be great. The sun's out, guns out, as they say. I hope that this headset doesn't mess up my hair. It takes me various hours to put together this perfect coif. And I'm excited to see these two Bret teams go at each other and the Morningstars expose these dirty, squirrely peasants that are running around on the field over here.
How did you manage to get in there? Security, did they get you in alright, did they?
Of course, this is my stadium. Security's always top-notch. I have no problems. I built a really big wall, so people that I don't want getting in here aren't getting in here, and I got them to pay for it.
Ah, beauty. Did you have anything to do with that double one that we've just seen Phil in the go for it twice?
That's just propaganda spread by Sir Hillary of Clinton, who used to play for my Mousillon Morningstars, and we had him fired. I told him, you're fired. You're not good enough to play here. Nobody likes you. Your pantsuits are ugly. All right, he didn't know how to dress. He just wasn't really fitting in with our culture. So ever since then, Sir Hillary's been bad-mouthing us. I'm sure that was just that Bretonian blitzer. They're not trained like we train him here in Mousillon, so he took a spill. That's just how it works.
He's gone down. He can't offend anyone's clothes, and I'm not surprised he's left you.
Absolutely. Well, you know, we used to tell Sir Hillary, being a Morningstar, okay, is not just about how well you play or how well you perform on the field. It's also about the success that you exude from your pores, okay? And Sir Hillary just didn't really have it, and what it had to come down to is we had to fire him.
Nah, beautiful. Don't want to confuse anyone in the chat. We haven't actually got Alec Baldwin in the chat with us. Not.
He's a horrible man. I hate Alec Baldwin. He's a two-bit actor. He's awful. He's not funny. And I don't even know who watches him nowadays. His career is sadly over. He just rides on my coattails trying to imitate me all the time.
He's a Bret fan then, is he? We're just catching up on the game a little bit here. Is the blitz coming in now? That big man there. Here he comes with the blitz. Oh, that's a lovely hit. He's going down. I want to see another armor break. I say we'll big this one up as a bit of a friendly, but not being friendly yet. We've seen a first 10 boot already. There's another armor break, and he's KO'd. He's out
That's
cold.
nice.
Oh,
This is
Jim Dark Magic, he is gone.
and he needs to be gone. I mean, look at those ugly turquoise uniforms. You know that's a French word, so I pronounce it right. It's turquoise.
Turquoise.
And so that's a turquoise uniform there. And look at this. I call it ugly, disgusting sewage water canal color. That's what that looks like to me. Mousillon would not be caught dead in that uniform. Okay.
No.
We only dress in the best, most expensive threads from the Drumph line. I don't know if you've ever seen Drumph ties. They're extremely nice.
Yeah.
Best money can buy.
Beautiful, beautiful. Another nice 2-pow hit coming in there from CHASEJJ. Dispatching another one. No armor break this time, but a little dirty one dicer coming in, but that's no good. And now we're going to see another boot coming in. Is poor Johnny Cole going to get another face full of boot? I think he may.
Drumph, could you weigh in on how you pronounce Minotaur?
Oh, there's only one word and one way to pronounce it. It's Minotaur. Minotaur. I mean, how else would you pronounce it? Certainly not the way those weird people over on the other side of the pond do. I mean, I love them when they come stay at my hotels. Thank you, I love you very much, but you pronounce Minotaur very strange and funny, and I don't like it.
So let's have a look then. The Squirrel's picking some players up now off the floor, marking a few of the boys up here.
Absolutely. I want to point out that already Mousillon is just showing their dominance. There's a lot of these squirrels doing squirrely things, getting thrown to the ground. They can't even get up. And look, our uniforms are still a pearl, nice clean pearl color, while these guys look like they've been bathing in sewer water.
Oh, we're about to see a smudge there, I think. Yep, there's a bit of mud on there. But he's held strong. It's a nice outfit, but it's a nice bit of armour as well. So Preach taking a fistful of knuckles there, and he's followed in there. He's gone in to have a little word with the ball carrier.
Your team hasn't crossed the line of scrimmage. You consider that a success, Drumph?
Absolutely, because you know the Order of the Holy Squirrel is trying to force the Morningstars to do the things that they want them to do. They're attacking, they're coming in from all angles, and Mousillon doesn't move until Mousillon's good and ready. We like to dictate the pace here. So we're going to stay behind this line as long as we want. We've built a wall, if you will, and they can't come over this wall, and we're going to make them pay for it.
Oh, got an arm break here. Oh no, Ridiculous Perry, he is KO'd. He's having a bit of time on the bench now.
It's actually a correction. I think Ridiculous is due for his pedicure, so he's going over to the sideline so that one of our various Morningstar stylists can go to work.
That explains it,
It's just a coffee break.
Not a problem. He's gonna get the grass stains off his nice pale uniform.
Absolutely. Mix it up too long with the squirrels, they dirty your uniform.
Yeah, man, if your teeth don't match your uniform, something's going wrong, and he's getting that sorted.
Absolutely.
Got another hit coming in. He's re-rolled it with his pro, and this man is going down. We're going to see another bit of mighty blow coming in here. Here comes the big hit. There we go. He's just thinking about where to punch him. He's not there, is it him? No armor break. So Leopold Longstrider there. Yeah, managed to hold his ground a bit. I want to see a bit more bash in here. Johnny Cole, is he going down again? Oh, Johnny Cole does not look cool anymore. Done. Johnny Cole is out.
Let's be honest. Johnny Cole never looked cool. These uniforms are hideous. Absolutely hideous.
It's clashing with the grass, isn't it? It's just... It's not good.
A Drumph stylist would never have put him in that outfit. I mean, just look at the difference between the teams. We've already won. The public sees them, they think loser. They see the Morningstars, they think this is a winning team. I mean, this uniform is basically platinum, or mother of pearl, if you will.
Yeah, man, I've noticed you've treated yourself to a wizard as well in this game.
Absolutely. Because the Drumph brand is basically magic, so we like to embrace that.
I like it. Like it. And what score you reckon in this game's going to be then?
It's going to be like 1,000,000 to 1. And that's only if we're generous, we're going to let them score because they're Brets.
Yeah. No worries. There's a little offload coming in there. So the early Duke said, you know what? I'm stood on the outside here. I'm going to pass it to you in the middle of this cage and let you do your thing. We've got another little hit coming in here, but a push, which, like I've said before, no one has tuned in to see pushes. So, sort yourselves out.
Drumph, if you are aware,
So-
your team's a Bretonian team, right?
Yes, absolutely. We're saying we might let them score one because they're Bretonian.
So Chaser Norska putting in a big hit there, punching one of the knights. Blocker, he's putting down Edward Elizabeth Hitler, by the look of it. So we've got a nice little Brett cage made here now with Count Benjamin Carson smack bang in the middle of it. That's strength 4 Blitzer. Tasted a little piece. And we'll see a one dicer. The one dicer takes him down. Armor break. We just got poor Jim Jones Jr. He is stunned and he will not be getting up for at least 2 turns.
And this is just another example of how this Squirrel team is a bunch of losers, okay? They have all these fans, and they think the Squirrels are real creative, and they do all these fun things. But they have players named Edward Elizabeth Hitler, and there's nobody like a Victor Leslie Putin around, all right? Because that would obviously be a much stronger and better and more cut up and sexy manly player.
Yeah, I mean, in his defence, he has got to say Barry Bossa Nova, which is a fitting name, but
I like that song. That's from the 80s, right? Bossa Nova, Nova, right? Is that how it goes?
So we're gonna see a bit of the Holy Squirrel now putting some pressure on. The dodge is good though. The dodge doesn't do anything. I'm gonna see a blitz on the side of the cage. But like I say, you've got strength 4 player on the ball. Dodge, block, mighty blow, tackle. That is a piece. That's lovely. Putting a bit of pressure on this cage now. We're seeing a couple more of these white uniforms get mucky. What do you make of this one so far?
It's been interesting. I'm disappointed by the ratio of stuns to injuries.
Yeah, I mean, poor Johnny Cole's been laid out for most of the game, and he's not moved off that scrimmage line, and he's still laid down there. So we've seen the 1 injury, but we have 3 knockouts, so we'll see how it goes. Here comes a blitz. Only a push though on the fence, so he won't be following up. He's got the blitz, so he's moving in anyway. There's another little strength 4 piece coming in there. So Barry Bossa Nova, that strength 4 blitz we mentioned earlier, he's got block, he's got frenzy, I believe. Yep. Bit of dauntless, bit of mighty blow, strength 4. Can't complain at that one. So a lot of players marked up here now. All the Morningstars are going to be putting some hits in.
We've got them right where we want them now, Berzo. I'll tell you.
Load them in, mate. Load them in.
All
Load 'em
part
in
of the
with
plan.
promise of, yeah, get them in with the promise of better uniforms, whiter teeth, nicer haircuts, and beat the crap out of them.
Damn Skippy. Then we just avoid him like we avoid taxes.
Do you know what? You got a bit of squirrel support in the chat there. Roy and V Power cheering on the squirrels.
These people are ignorant. That's all it is. It's very, very sad. It's very sad what it's come to. People used to be, back in my day, people were a lot smarter. Now they're running around supporting squirrely players.
Yeah. Squirrely players with bad haircuts and bad names.
Absolutely, and horrid, disgusting uniforms.
Yeah, yeah. I
This
mean,
looks like this squirrel team has uniforms the color of a stripper's makeup.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah,
Absolutely
definitely.
terrible.
I mean, actually, I think Johnny Cool is actually wearing some really tight sort of tights, isn't he? Laid out in the middle of that pitch, almost like he's been to gym first.
He's
So
he looks very useless in these uniforms again. I can't say enough about this color. I mean, the I have had strippers pee on me in Russia that had lipstick the color of this Bretonian uniform that the other side is using.
So you're a fan of the Golden Shower, are you?
That's just alleged. It's a rumor spread by that stupid Sir Hillary. But, you know.
Yeah. So we're seeing obviously the Morningstars here now, putting a few hits in. Been unlucky really, they got a lot of pushes this time, but the cage is still held. Still got Count Benjamin and Carson sat there with the ball.
He's
And
a very, very smart guy, I tell you. Count Benjamin. People focus on his strength, but he's a really smart guy. And I like to surround myself with smart people. So that's why we
yeah,
trust him
well,
with
yeah,
the ball.
yeah. Is there a reason the Ella Duke got rid of the ball? Do you think then? Did he not want it today? Did he just fancy giving it to Count Benjamin for a turn?
We like to put our ball in the hands of our most winningest people. Winningest is a word because I just used it
Winners,
and it
yeah, no,
sounds
not a
good.
problem. Good
And
England, that. Good England.
exactly. It's proper English completely because I just made it that way. Because I'm a
Yeah.
winner and that's what winners do. But yeah, Count Benjamin of Carson is the guy you want holding the balls when everything seems upside down and topsy-turvy.
Fair enough. Well, you heard it here first. Get Benjamin on your balls.
Benjamin is really good at making sure that your balls don't get loose. It's like a good
Nice.
pair of briefs.
Yeah, yeah. Loose balls is it's a recipe for disaster. Loose balls.
It's a real problem. Many
I mean,
men
there's
my
not going to be any
age
loose.
suffer from it. You don't want a Belvedere, I'll tell you.
Oh no, I mean that's another reason for the tight uniforms. You can't promote loose balls. It's good.
Absolutely. You need that
We're
support.
going to see the Squirrels now doing a bit of counter attacking and moving a few players across. Put a bit of pressure on this ball. Cuban Pete's going to pick himself up, I think. We see a push, just a little push here on. Who's that? Frenzy's following in, and he's good. Here comes the pout. Oh, no armor break there. His little his pearlescent armor's held. What's his name? Dagobert de Paravon. I like it. He's down on his back, but he's getting up. So what we're going to see the blitz here on the Earl of Duke. Is he going to be getting a mighty bird blitz to his face? Gonna have a look now. We've got a few more peasants coming in to join in and help the fight. I don't think Count Benjamin's worried.
Is it possible that someone slipped your team a bribe, Drumph? They don't really seem to be hitting that hard.
I don't think that the real point here is to hurt the other team. I mean, we could do that. We could do that. It's easy. I do it all the time. I mean, I could go out there and hurt them. That's how good I am. I'm a winner, and everybody just knows that. But aside from that, we just figured we're just gonna score this touchdown and embarrass them because that's really about what winning is about. It's embarrassing the other side. I'm a winner, in case I didn't mention.
You're going for the standard peacock attack, aren't you? You're strutting your stuff, you're showing what you got.
Showboating.
Yeah.
I mean, we could win this at any time we want,
Ooh.
but we're not in it to hurt people.
He's gone in there. He's tried to blitz the ball carrier there and failed the dodge. Another failed dodge. Something on this pitch. I don't know what it is. Make the balls ain't greasy, but the pitch is.
One thing you don't want is greasy balls.
Yeah, no, this is it. Loose greasy balls at that. Let me see the Morningstars now. He's going to move this ball carrier up, I think. Strength 4, he's got nothing to worry about. He's going to strut his stuff. His Count Benjamin. He's only 2 touchdowns away from another level up as well. So,
I mean, unfortunately, the Crooked League won't count these SPP that the players earn from this match because
sadly,
it's a quote-unquote friendly, but...
Sadly. So he's moved up there now. He's got no danger. He's just chilling out in the outfield. Only 4 squares away from taking a touchdown. I think he's going to get a bit of protection from Chase and Oscar. He's going to come and help. You got anything nice planned at half time?
Bit of a lull. What are you up to, Bob?
There he goes.
Now, if that pennant was really from Norse, he would have been fouling by now.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So Chase is moving up now. He's just giving him a bit of support for the ball carrier. See a nice little block coming in. One of these peasants gets hit again. Johnny Cool stunned. He's been punched 3 times and stunned 3 times. I don't think he really wants to be in this game. Johnny Cool sat there with his camp uniform. Yeah. Seeing these boys moving up now, he's going to pick Mr. Paravon up off the deck, and he's going to start marking a few more players up and getting a few more of these hits in. Have we lost the big man? Has he gone to chat to some of the players who are being knocked out, or is he still here?
I think he was looking for the Holy Lands and accidentally stumbled into the announcing booth.
Oh. So another big hit coming in now. There he comes. Oh, he's got a lovely little jab there. Gaily the farmer getting a nice little elbow to the neck, but his arm is held. I'm going to see another one dicer in a minute here. No, here we are, 10-5, ladies and gentlemen. So we're getting some squirrels picking themselves up off the floor. We've got a squirrel here looking for a nut. Here he goes. He's moving up there. He's not marking up though. He's who's that? It's the Cuban Pete. He's standing back a little bit.
Already he's lost. If he really wanted to be a winner, his name would be American Pete. Instead, he's Cuban.
Yeah.
Means he's bound to be dirty and have an overgrown beard for no reason. And communist.
We're just saying, have you got anything nice planned for halftime? You doing anything good?
We have our Golden Showers dance team that's going to be hitting the field and performing a sweet little number, as I like to refer to it.
Beautiful, beautiful. I'll stick around for that one then.
Definitely bring your raincoat. It's gonna get wet.
Here comes the blitz. Oh, I've seen a skull and another skull. Double scully.
That's right, and that's what he gets, because he's a dirty squirrel wearing a disgusting uniform. And this is what I pay Count Benjamin of Carson to do. It's Drew Peacock. Yeah, I don't think so, buddy. That's what you get, you mess with Count Benjamin.
Drew Peacock comes in there for the one dicer, and there we are. We have 1-0. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 1-0 to the Morningstars.
What I am proudest of is the way that he celebrated that touchdown. Look at that. He's enjoying himself. He's showing himself off to the crowd.
Like a swan waking up in the morning.
That's exactly right, a swan. I couldn't have put it better myself. I'm going to hire you for my PR department.
No problem.
It's Blood Bowl Friday.
It sounded like Harry Warthog if he had cancer, stage 4, and he was on his deathbed.
Oh no, you didn't. Of course, as we know, rich people don't get that, so...
Cancer's something that we made up just to cut the population down. And
it is. Rich people have the cure for it and hide it away.
I have a pill. I have an anti-cancer pill and an anti-AIDS pill.
This is
I can
it.
have relations with anybody I want, unprotected, and I just take a pill and it's good.
Beautiful. It's not dropped off yet then.
Absolutely not.
Beautiful.
A
If you're just
cyst
tuning in,
actually
it is
comes from
Blood
a
Bowl
low
late
bank
night.
account. It's a scientific fact. My doctor said the only way you get cysts or cancer is from having a low bank account. That's the real cause of cancer.
It is. Well, no, it is. I've never seen any of the royal family get it, and they're all rich.
Absolutely not.
So, like, if you're just joining us, obviously we've seen a nice touchdown there. It's 1-0 with Count Benjamin Carson strolling in there and doing his little strutting swan to celebrate. We've seen a nice little set-up defense for the Morningstars. Almost a swift formation. Almost resembles a nice swift flying through the air. Very nice.
I'm rather
It's moving
surprised that you signed someone from Norsica on your Bretonian team, Drumph. Was he signed without your knowledge?
Can you repeat the question? I was being entertained by this dancer over here.
You have a peasant that's not from Bretonia on your team.
That's impossible.
Was he signed without your knowledge?
Who's not from Bretonia?
Is that the Hazine
Guy
K80
from
Centre?
Norsica?
No, that's just what we call him. It's an insult, basically. It's one of those it's just locker room talk. That's all it is. Locker room talk. He's
He's
still
gone
a
out there
brat.
with a nickname.
Yeah, exactly. Chase
Fair
from Norsica is really he's from Bretonia, but we just call him he's from Norsica because just a locker room talk. The guy that we did sign that and this is where I pride myself. I have an eye for talent here. All right, you may remember in the Challenge League there was this particular game where Little Mark, okay, had a big game. There's a journeyman by the name of Little Mark, really made his mark and endeared himself to the fans. And of course, Andy Cook, he's a good coach, I guess, but he's not a stellar. Doesn't have the stellar eye for talent that I do. And Andy Cook just let this journeyman walk and go back home. And I said to myself, I said, you know what? This kid's got spunk. Okay, he's got something. He's got moxie. And the people love him. So I hired him. I brought him over to the Mousillon Morningstars. I told him, hey, you could be a real star, play for the pro team, the Morningstars. All right, and now we made sure we rename. I get his name legally changed to the real Little Mark because. Exactly, because these sharks, these leeches. As soon as Lil Mark became a known brand, they started taking it on Twerper. He couldn't get his name on Twerper or on Facetome, so we had to call him get it legally changed to the real Lil Mark, so everybody knows this is the guy.
Number plate? Did he manage to get his personalised number plate, or was that taken?
Absolutely no. I got it. I got it for him.
Beautiful.
Because he's the real deal.
I noticed. Yeah, I mean he's stood right on the front line of the scrimmage as well, so he can obviously take a hit, can he?
Absolutely, he likes taking hits.
So the Morningstar blitz. So we're gonna see some pressure stuck on this ball. Nobody can reach the ball, but we're gonna see some pressure stuck on it.
I mean, it's not really a question of not being able to. It's just we just don't want to yet. We've just made up our minds that right now we've got better things to do.
No problem. Well, Chase and Oscar's the first one to move up there a little bit, and closely followed by Heinzeker 87. He's having a little mooch up the field, and there comes the blitz. We're going to see Lewis DeP stick a blitz in there, and it's a good dice. Johnny Cole going down again. Is he going to be stunned again for the 4th time in a row?
I gotta say, that's probably an ironic name, I'm thinking, because he's anything but cool. I mean, look at him. He looks like a vagabond. He's laying on the ground. He looks like...
he spent a lot of this game laid on the ground.
He lays on his back like... Well, I won't go there because we're not Blood Bowl After Dark yet. But he's on his back a lot. He's...
like a cheap hooker.
You could say that. One might say that. I won't. But I won't disagree with you. In any case, Johnny Cool laying there. He's kind of like a grass color, but like a sickly grass color, just laying there more like a weed color, and not the good kind of weed, like the weed that kills all the other flowers. That's the kind of color that they are.
I'm yet to find a person that likes turquoise or turquoise, as you like to put it. I'm yet to find anyone that like it.
No, the only people that like it are hobos and
And squirrels.
exactly, and squirrel lovers.
Yeah. So we're just putting. We obviously saw the blitz at kickoff, so we've got some. Got the boys moving up now. He's all rinse and repeat. Priebus is up there. Ella Duke's stood in there, and he's doing a bit of a dance. Who's this? Paravon's having a bit of a dance on the pitch, wandering about in circles. And then there was that good old Count Benjamin Carson has come across to lend the Ella Duke a hand, just in case anyone decides to target him. So we're going to see the order of the Holy Squirrel, see how they can respond.
I predict they're going to fold under pressure, I'll tell you. I have a feeling.
Yeah. I'm worried that the real little Mark is getting a hit here. And he's gone down, but he's alright. There's no armor break there, he's just sat on his ass for a little bit. I'm going to see another hit now come in. It's a pout. Who's this going down? Gardley the farmer. His armor's broke. But it is... Oh, it's just a stun. So Gardley the farmer, stunned. He'll be back in a few turns. So, who was that putting that big hit in there? Edward Elizabeth Hitler, we touched on him earlier. You obviously weren't keen on the name, was you?
Absolutely not. Because I'm just upset that there's an Edward Elizabeth Hitler and there's no like Victor Leslie Putin, because that's so much of a better name.
Yeah. So,
have I told you how much I like the name Putin? I think it emanates strength.
Well, yeah, it is a strong name. It's a strong name.
Absolutely.
So, let's see who the Squirrels got back. The Squirrels have got Celeste Dance back. I'm sure there's a song in there somewhere. But we're going to see the Blitz first. Here it comes. And the target man is Fnord of the artist, but he's only getting pushed. So that's no good. But who was that? That was Sir Cuban Pete, as you touched on earlier. If he was called American Pete, probably would have hit him down. But instead, just a push.
Right, instead he's a dirty communist. With subpar cigars, okay? Because everybody knows if he wanted to exude the image of good cigars, he would have called himself Nicaraguan Pete or Honduran Pete.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Cuban
definitely.
Pete doesn't mean real good cigars anymore.
No, you start on Cubans, don't you, and you move on to the Nicaraguan blacks. They are good.
Absolutely.
Sure. So we're going to see Celeste dance here then, like we said, pick the ball up. Let's dance, ladies and gentlemen. Here he comes. He's moving across for a bit of protection. Coming in there is Leopold Longstrider, putting some big strides in. I'm going to see the man come and try and pick this ball up now. Here he goes. He gets it. First time of trying. Is he going to have to go for it, or is he just going to put himself safe somewhere? Don't forget we have got a lizard. A wizard. There's me getting upset about lizards again. So, let's see what the reply is. He's just ran back there. Sellers dance is hiding near the touchdown zone. Is he scared? We don't know. I'll ask him after the game. Right, it's all gone quiet on the movement front. Here we go. Hits come in. Count Benjamin's going to have another go at one of these peasants. Jim Jones Jr. looks to be the next target. See if this mighty blow come into play. What are you making of this one so far, Chase? He's gone. So,
I don't know what he's doing. He may be practicing his violin again.
Yeah, that
I just
violin
realized I had my
is an expensive exercise. Do you lot play harps over there at the Morningstars?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Do you tend to just play with harps on your team? You don't bother with any
All
cheap
kinds of
instruments?
instruments. Whatever's the richest one is the one we use, really, at the moment. I don't know.
Beautiful. So, okay, we're going to see some, not many hits yet. It's been a bit of a slow turn, this one. So,
Often I
all
just
good,
like to
moving
listen to
through.
the sounds of my daughter's voice. Because, this is totally unsolicited, but if she wasn't my daughter, really give her the old in out, in out. How's that not
Donald?
appropriate?
Donald? Thought we had
No, my
Mr.
name is
Trump joining us
Archibald.
in the chat. Thought I had Mr. Trump joining us in the chat there, but no, it's not. So, Cuban Pete going down.
Of course. Like the dirty
Yep.
communist that he is.
Yeah, he's alright though, his arm is held. He's just laying on the floor. So, let's see what's going on. Anybody in the chat chatting around? Bernie Buffon, stop pitch invasion. Yeah, the security gates. Joe asked what stadium announcements we've got. We've got the security gates, so we've got no pitch invasions.
That's a silly
And
question.
obviously,
Of course we're going to build a wall. We built a wall. There's a security gate because we value security. So we built a wall so that other teams couldn't get in here. And then
and
we're
of
going to
course
make
it
them
helps
pay
you get
for
in,
it.
doesn't it?
Exactly.
Although you're not come by helicopter today, I was quite surprised at.
No, gyrocopter usually, but today I came. I decided to really get back to my roots, and I had a caravan of 50 people carrying me on a
Beautiful.
stretched out.
All
Nice.
slaves or?
Of course.
Beautiful. It is the only way to travel.
So I prefer to think of them as servants.
Oh, okay, yeah, we're not allowed to use the term slave. No problem. So we're seeing a little blitz now. One of the squirrels is putting a hit in. And he's going down, but no armor break still. So the armor holding up here now. Your little your pale uniform's doing some good. So Ed with Elizabeth Hitler now. He's looking like he's going to put the next hit in on rinse and repeat Fibers. We're going to see the big uppercut coming in. It's gone very slow, this game. It started off good. Started off with some rocks. We started off with a lot of armor breaks and an injury. It's calmed down a little bit now. Been a lot of fens coming into play and not a lot of hitting.
It's calmed down because the people that have the ball are these squirrely characters. There you go. Now it's gonna get interesting because now the Morningstars are gonna they're gonna commandeer this ball.
Yeah, you predicted that. You predicted the hit, didn't you? So he said he was going to lose this game. He said the pressure was going to be enough, and he was going to fumble the ball, and there it is.
Absolutely.
Any boys in the chat? Is it all quiet? So, got a bit of a lull in the action now. I think Stair might have popped out for a drink. Oh no, he's up. He's up and about.
We've got him right where we want him.
Yep. Bernie's just asking, did I get my transfer done? No, it's my transfer is due after this game. I'm meeting up with a gentleman called Jest. He's not with us at the minute, but I'm getting a transfer.
Drumph, do you
Bernie
approve
Buffon's
of
asking.
hobgoblins
Say
being
again?
forced? Drumph, do you approve of hobgoblins being forced to play Blood Bowl for their Chaos Dwarf Masters?
I mean, that's really not a valid question because everyone knows that hobgoblins live to serve. So if you ask the hobgoblins, they'll tell you they love to play Blood Bowl to serve because that's what they do. If they don't say that, there'll be harsh consequences. But that doesn't change that it's of their own free will.
Fair enough.
Would do your peasants say that as well?
Of course, peasants love to serve the aristocracy. That's just how they're born. They don't know better.
Boom! Now that is how you hit. Cuban Pete is stunned. There is no surprise with that one, as you've been telling us. Count Benjamin getting the work done. Cuban Pete takes a massive knee to the face. So, he's having a good game, is Count Benjamin the Castle. What's he been doing this week, training-wise?
We've had him doing these specific exercises in which we send him into a crowd of alcoholic hobos, and then he has to fight 19 of them at a time. 19 is the number we have him up to now because that's the last time he got pretty tired out. We're trying to work him up to 23 hobos at one time. So if he can beat 23 of the homeless down by himself, we consider that he's ready for a Blood Bowl match.
Yeah, I mean, that does sound like a good TV program. If you could possibly film that.
Absolutely, it's proven. It's proven.
Beautiful. So, seeing another dice here coming in. He's going down. It's an armor break. It's just a stun, I believe. But not a lot of armor break. I think Johnny Cole. We've not seen him on the floor this game. Oh no, wait a minute. Yes, we have. Every turn, Johnny Cole has gone down. And there he is again, face down in the dirt, seeing stars. I always see a reroll because he's not happy with the push. And it hits the pow. Drew Peacock, the strength 4 blocker, is going down. Is he going to get hurt? No, is your answer. So he's on the floor though, is Drew Peacock, that strength 4 blocker. He's not going to be happy. Not managed to, the Morningstars haven't managed to get anybody around the ball yet. There we go. Obviously nobody's in scoring range for the Holy Squirrels. So this is going to go in at half time. 1-0 to the Morningstars. Are you happy with the first half?
Absolutely. 1-0. We're winners. And that's what winners do. We win.
I'm going to see a couple of hits coming in now before half time. The dodge is good. Beautiful. Beautiful dodge there. Dagobert to Pavilion doing a dodge. I'm not getting good at pronouncing these names now because it's getting late. Joe Fro saying it's great this match is taking place, and I think on behalf of everybody else I want to thank everybody for making this match happen. I think everybody wanted to see it.
Absolutely. These squirrels have been getting too much love, in my opinion. And everybody's getting confused. They think, oh, these squirrels win a few Challenge League games. And they're not paying attention to the real story, which is the Mousillon Morningstars had the season of the franchise this past season. Made a bowl game. On our way up. Eventually we'll be MML champions.
Yep. Beautiful. You heard it here first, gentlemen. So, if you're just tuning in now to the second half, it is a nice little friendly between two Brett teams. We've got the Morningstars and we've got the Squirrels. And the Morningstars took a lead early on in the first half, 1-0, and took it to half time. We've got the man, the legend, in the chat with us, telling us about his team and telling us how it's going.
Absolutely. It's me, Archibald Drumph. You may have heard of me before from all of my success, just in general life.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if Jest were in the chat, I'd just I'll pass on a message that I've just received a ticket to the marketplace for Dino Rock, so if anyone does speak to him, let him know.
Yeah, well, he was sitting in my seat, basically, so I kicked him out of the booth. He's out there with...
That's fine.
Yeah, I sent him over. He's okay, though. I sent him to take a bath with the Royal Bathers over in my private box. I think he'll like the Archibald Drumph Bathers. They're Russian. I asked him if he preferred to be bathed in golden showers. He said no, so I just gave him
No.
they're gonna give him a regular bath.
Well, of course,
However,
who wouldn't be who wouldn't be happy with that?
I don't know. I don't know why somebody would turn down a golden shower. He just wanted
No.
a regular shower with water. I mean, to
Yeah.
me, that's like basically the equivalent of a peasant bath.
Yeah,
But
it is.
whatever,
Yeah.
whatever floats his boat. I mean,
I noticed your fans have come in to play again there and got an extra reroll for your team.
of course, Mousillon's fans are the greatest. I mean, that's just
Yeah.
they know what it is.
Yeah. So first hit of the half then. Was that Gailey the farmer going down? Oh, I tell you what, I have just blue screened. So if anyone else can, anybody else can carry on with the commentating while I reload Blood Bowl.
It's not in my contract to do play-by-play. I like to choose my words wisely. So if Chase could just go on and tell people what you see. I don't want to be biased or appear biased or anything.
You never. Here we see Old Man Preston failing to knock down the real Little Mark, and the squirrels are collecting their thoughts, waiting for instructions.
I think Drum's going to be shouting stuff to him, isn't he?
No, they
He
know.
hates
They
them
bet
squirrels.
he's gonna get himself together.
Preach
no
is
room for
laid down
losers.
by Bossa Nova.
I mean, let's be honest here. Preach wasn't knocked down at all there. Preach just decided that, this squirrel team is boring him because they're not really giving him a challenge. So he decided to take a nap on the grass for a little while. He'll be fine.
Alright, bear with me, I'm just reloading it so I can catch back up.
Squirrels moving up, marking up players, trying to screen off the blitzer that they've sent deep into the Morningstars half.
Ugh.
Ooh, and Les Dance fails the pickup.
Who's gone to pick that up then? Has he failed it, has he?
Yes, he has.
Right, hopefully I'll be joining the game soon. It's just loading up now. I do apologise that, but I got a blue screen midway through. But at least you want in the game.
That's the problem when you've been using that Holy Squirrel cable vision
Yeah.
entry point, right? You got to use that by the Mousillon Morningstars here. You can plug into my system here. You'll be fine.
No worries, I'll do that now. Thank you very much. So, let me see where I am. How far am I behind?
We are in turn 9, the bottom of turn 9.
Beautiful.
And you're seeing
136
the
gone, 122
Mousillon,
gone, I've got on my...
seeing the Mousillon Morningstars completely just intimidate this horribly dressed team. The
Yeah.
Order of the Holy Bad Dressers.
Yeah.
That is an ugly uniform. Look at it.
It is, yeah. I mean, we
That
touched
looks
on
like-
it in the first half, but...
Looks like somebody
it's
ate
disgusting.
drank a raspberry smoothie and then threw it up after a bad burrito from 7-Eleven. Absolutely hard color.
So, there we go, I've caught up now, so we've got a few hits coming in. Sorry about that, gentlemen. So, Count Benjamin and Carson putting a hit in there on Jim Jones Jr., and Jim Jones Jr. is stunned. So, Count Benjamin is having an absolutely cracking game so far. Yeah, can't do anything wrong. Got the touchdown in the first half, and he's been spotting these Bretts like flies. And say the Squirrels have really struggled to get any armor breaks in this game. Morningstars have just been taking everything they've thrown at them.
Of
as
course,
it was
because,
predicted.
let's be honest here. I mean, the squirrels, I mean, they're cute. They've got a cute little thing going. They're brats, so we don't want people to hate them, of course, although they've got horrible fashion sense. But, I mean, they haven't played against the real Bret team or some pro action yet, so they're unproven yet so far. And
Yep,
we're just
yep.
showing that right now, that the fans need to come back over to the real deal here, the Mousillon Morningstars, the MML's real preeminent Bret team. And yeah, I mean, it's cute to have a squirrel and everything, but you want a tiger in your corner, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, yep, that's fine. So you think this game might sort of persuade a few fans to come back over to the Morningstars?
Absolutely. If you're still a squirrel fan after this game, you're smoking crack, and you don't need to be cheering anybody on. You need to be going to rehab. That's what you need.
I've seen a video lately, or recently, of a squirrel that was pissed. It was quite amusing.
Squirrel on crack or meth.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it had eaten, but it was quite amusing to watch. So let's have a look what's going on now.
I mean, it's
I've
kind of
caught up properly.
undignified, even if you ask me to take the name Squirrel. I mean, really, what are squirrels but maybe a little bit of a mutated skaven?
Vermin. Vermin, aren't they?
Absolutely, absolutely.
And then you've got red squirrels and grey squirrels. I mean, what? Make your mind up.
Absolutely. I mean, you're basically only one step up from being Mexican. That's all there is. Build a wall.
Build a wall. So I'm gonna try and pick that ball up again, and he gets it this time. So Les Dance is on the ball. He's moving up. And we're gonna see another pass. Or is he gonna hold on to it? He's passing. Pass is good. Les Dance gets the pass away, and it's the Leopold Longstrider, the blitzer, has the ball. Where is he gonna go? We've got a blitz coming in now. And a one dice blitz is no good. Cuban Pete goes in there with a one dice, but he re-rolls it. That extra training coming in there, and that's a big uppercut.
He
Power
trained
on there.
at Drumph Academy on blocking, and that's why he was able to get that block in.
Yeah, fair play. So we've got Leopold Longstrider with the ball now, and he's mooching up the field, going into a tackle zone. Oh, he's offloaded. He's offloaded. We're going to see an attempt at a touchdown here. Did not see that coming. We're going to see a dodge here from the strength 4. Yeah, he dodges. He's running in. He's running in, and he says it's good. That is a great touchdown. That would be a hashtag highlight this if he was doing that. Oh, he's copying. He's copying the celebration though. He's gone for the old morning swan.
I mean, he learned from the best, is basically what it is. That whole play was right out of the Morningstars playbook. And I tell you, we could have stopped it at any time we wanted to, but, we decided, you know what, we're going to put on a show for the fans, because that's really what this is about.
It is, yeah. I mean, that was a lovely touchdown. We had a pick-up, we had a pass, we had an offload, in tackle zones, we had a blitz, we had a go for it. Lovely touchdown there. So...
I mean, to be clear, because we let it happen. We let it happen. Just so you know.
Of course, it was a good touchdown for the fans.
It was with our blessing. It wouldn't have happened without our blessing.
Yeah. No problem.
So really, it's kind of a Morningstars touchdown if you think about it. We let it happen.
Yeah, of course,
So.
Yeah. That's fine. So, here we go. The Squirrel are just setting up their defense in the turquoise kit. Sorry.
Absolutely.
So, who have we got in the front line? Jim Jones
I'm cultured.
Jr.
That's how I know that, because I'm cultured.
Poor Johnny Cole stood on the front line again. He's had his armour broke 4 times in 5 hits, but he's still stood there. Injuries have calmed down. Armour breaks has calmed down.
We don't want to help. I mean, we don't want to hurt this team. We just want to put them in their place.
Yeah, this is true.
Is that why you haven't used the wizard yet?
Absolutely. That's why, because, the magic will come in at the appropriate time.
Drumph, someone's asked me to ask you a question. Someone wanted to know if Drumph is the secret boss of the 4 Horsemen.
My attorneys have told me not to speak on that subject, so I'm not going to speak on that subject.
No problem. No comment then. No comment is the answer,
I
which
mean, I
is
totally would, but my attorneys are telling me I can't, so
that's fine. Not a
gotta
problem.
do what my attorneys say.
Yeah, of course. They sign the checks and sort the bills out at the end of the month, don't they? So.
I mean, not really. I sign the checks, but you know, it's just I follow what my attorneys say because they're top notch. I mean, I hired them. I hired them, of course, because they're great. They're wonderful.
Ooh, got a return blitz. Oh, and look where the ball's going as well. So we've got a blitz for the Squirrel here now. So your fans turning against you.
I'm not even worried. I'm not worried about it. I mean, this is just temporary. There's no way. This is still our ball. It gives them the appearance that they're still in the game, and they're not.
We're still predicting a 2-1 win then, are you?
If we're generous, we'll let them only lose by 1.
Okay.
It just depends. It depends. I leave these things in the hands of Coach Sternjarl. I say, look, you have to win, of course, because we're winners. That's what we do. But I mean, if you really want to embarrass them, go ahead. Beat them by more than 1.
Yeah.
But if you want to make them feel like their self-esteem should get up and they can be successful in Challenge League, then by all means.
Well, we touched on that earlier, didn't we? You're going for the peacock approach in this game. You're showing what you got. You're strutting around. You're doing what you do, but
we're having fun.
You don't want to embarrass anybody. You're just saying, look at this. I look good. You guys don't.
Absolutely not. No need to embarrass them more than they've already embarrassed themselves by wearing those puke-colored, disgusting uniforms.
Yeah, like a peacock has been sick on them.
Yes. This looks like Crayola's, like something that got rejected from Crayola's new color span.
Yeah, looks like my little boy's been colouring them in.
This looks like the color an exotic fish would be if it spent a year in a dirty toilet that doesn't flush.
So a little bit of pressure on the ball now. Are you getting worried?
Not at all. This isn't pressure. This is just squirrels doing squirrely things. They're just. This is more people for us to hurt.
Yeah. He's just a squirrel trying to find a nut. Yeah,
they've actually played right into our clutches. Sir Cuban Pete, the sneaky, greasy Cuban guy that he is trying to sneak in there and sneak the ball away, like he tried to sneak away democracy.
Oh, that is nice. Nobody manages to catch that. So is this going to go straight out to the right wing to Heinziker 87?
All part of the plan.
I think it is. Yes, it is. All part of the plan. You did say that. You called that before. You said, look, we'll lure them in with the blitz, let them think they're going to do well, and then we're going to give it to a guy miles away from everybody. So we're going to see the linesman moving up there. So let's see what's going on here. A little bit of help coming in. So we're going to see the first hit of the half for Count Benjamin de Carson now, who's had a cracking game we've touched on. He's going to get another hit in now on Sir Barry Bossa Nova taking the big whacks. And we're going to see it both down, so that's no good. Is he going to re-roll it? Is he feeling lucky, Punk? No, he's not.
Kind of surprised he didn't re-roll that.
Yeah, I thought he might have fancied taking him down there. Barry Bossa Nova just says, look, we're playing a little bit of kiss catch.
I didn't have a look at my fucking players, won't it?
Have a look at what, sorry?
What? Oh, you can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, I didn't realise you could hear me. Hello, everyone. No, I'm trying to click on Sir Les Dance to see how far he can move, and the game's not letting me. It's being annoying.
All I had was
everyone else, I can click on every other player, and I can see where I can go, but Les Dance, they're like, no, you can't see where Les goes.
I'm getting that too.
Something's happened to Les.
Something's happened to Les's pixels. Not happy, is he? So we've got a couple of hits coming in now. Just going to try and free up one of these players, which he doesn't manage to do. So, I mean, Johnny Cole's had a proper good kicking. But he's still stood up there.
He's holding on. He's my man. He is holding on. He's a champ. He's a champ.
He had some serious stuns, mate, didn't he, in this game, but the injuries have calmed down, and there were some more dirty dodges coming in. There's been a lot of dodges in this game for an agility 3 sides. So what we're going to see here then, we're going to see a bit more pressure put on from the Morningstars. Yep, another dodge coming in. So, or was it down to CHASEJJ Norska? It's going to be down to him to put a big hit in. And it's only a push. It's not helping
That's
anybody.
good enough, though.
Yep, stops him being able to reach. But it is not going to be difficult for these squirrels to get one of these. Oh, we've got some skulls. Double skull followed by double skull.
Preach! What are you doing?
Probably more chance of winning the lottery than getting double skull for double skull.
Oh, preach!
Preach. That is. I mean, he's come into this game. He's down one on movement. He's down one on agility, and now he's just done double skulls, burnt a reroll, and double skulls again. And that does free up the blitz on the ball carrier. So Preach failing massively there. So we're going to see a hit first coming in. Who was that putting that nice jab in there? Celeste Dance putting a jab in, which has freed up Drew Peacock, the strength 4 blitzer. I think he might be paying a visit to the ball carrier. Another hit, armor break. The first armor break for a long time for these squirrels. And it's
Johnny gets a bit of payback.
Yeah, rinse and repeat. Johnny coming in saying, look, you've pushed me around for a good 10 turns now. I'm going to get my own back. Sit down. Take that. So, here we go now. Some pressure coming for the ball. We've got some moving up now. We've got some squirrels moving about. Let's see what's going on. Drumph's gone quiet, we've noticed as well. I don't think things are quite going as to plan as he first wanted.
I'm sorry, I'm over here talking with my agent, just wondering why we don't have a Victor Leslie Putin on Squirrel's team.
So we're gonna see.
Also, I'm yelling at Coach Sternjarl.
Oh no!
I'm yelling at Coach Sternjarl because I'm wondering why he would let a peasant touch this ball.
Oh, it's good. He's going down. He's gone down. It's an armor break. He's KO'd.
Oh, my head.
87. He is KO'd. See you later. Where's this ball going? The ball's gone in the crowd. Oh, wow. Wow.
This is,
I think the ball...
this is
the ball's
rigged.
gone into the
This is
crowd.
definitely rigged.
The
It's
ball's
definitely
gone to
rigged.
the only squirrel in the crowd. He's managed to
Absolutely
lob it
rigged.
into Cuban Pete.
Absolutely rigged. Everyone knows Cubans can't catch unless they're playing baseball.
If anybody saw whoever caught that in the crowd, hire him as a thrower, because that was phenomenal.
That looked like Sir Hillary Clinton in the crowd.
Getting
causing
her own
issues.
back, not happy. A bit of wrestle coming in there, but man, that was unbelievable. The ball goes into the crowd after that stunning blitz by Drew Peacock. Gets in the blitz, knocks him out. Ball goes into the crowd and just flies back in straight into Cuban Pete's hands. And that's a massive turnaround. Gone from one end to the other. So,
Ooh,
the wizard
lightning.
comes in, and Cuban Pete is stunned. He gets a lightning bolt straight to the nuts.
I got 2 words
And,
for you there, Berzo. Abracadabra.
Abracadabra is the words. Cuban Pete, he's sizzled. He's laid out on the floor. He's stunned, and it's another change around. So we're gonna see a blitz from Lewis DeP, a little cheeky blocker. See a blitz from on Philip DeFry, and going and trying to recover that ball. We shall see. All I know is my mouth is dry, it is late, and I am getting sleepy.
Maybe you're Benjamin Buttoning and becoming a baby.
So, got a bit quiet now. See what's going on. There we go, some peasants moving about. Good old CHASEJJ there marking up a Sabari Bossa Nova. Still on the pitch after repeated hits to him. V-Power V saying that he's going to do the salsa beat, but obviously Secure and Pete's done the opposite, and he just laid on the floor. No salsa. Ran the mad saying go Squirrels in the chat. Bit of horseman power going on. We've had Buffon in there, V-Power, Rand's in there.
Ram the Mad is a known drunk and degenerate. Don't listen to anything he has to say.
He's a drunken degenerate. Oh, armor break. Jim Jones Jr. He is KO'd. See you later, Jim
He
Jones
drank the
Jr.
Kool-Aid.
Jim Jones Jr. there taking some time out. He's got the big bell above his head. And the blitz comes in, but the blitz is no good with just a push. But now we're going to see him go and make an attempt to pick this ball up. I think we are. Here he goes. He runs in. Fails to go for it though. Bit of extra training coming in. The extra training comes in. What's going to happen?
I paid to have this guy do extra wind sprints with a trainer.
Very good. He's gone in the extra training. Fantastic. Goes in, picks the ball up. Now then, got Philip Fry. Does he have the balls to blitz this blocker? We shall see. Armor breaks coming in thick and fast now. Picking up a little bit. So the real little Mark, you mentioned him earlier on. He just took a big hit there. He's stunned on the floor. So Leopold Longstrider showing him how it's done.
Actually, he dropped some money because he's rich now because he plays for the Morningstars. So he bent over to pick it up. That's all it is. He's not stunned. He's picking up his money that he dropped.
Picking up some money, not a problem. Not a problem. There we go. Now we're going to see a couple of go for it to get into this ball. Yep, we have. So we're going to see the blitz now. Lewis DeP is about to get punched by Philip J. Fry. Can he dislodge this ball?
Do we have some kind of chat security we can get rid of this Ram the Mad character who's just spitting all kinds of lies in the chat?
Wild yarns. Oh, the blitz is good. Blitz is good.
Calling me a liar, Ram the Mad. Why don't you just rage quit life? How about that?
Harsh words.
Harsh. So, run the madman. Apologies, we're not getting any security in there to remove people from chats, but oh, he picks it up.
More
The
corruption.
agility 2 lineman
J.
wanders
Fry,
in there,
all of
picks
a
the ball
sudden-
up on him.
All of a sudden, he's a
Wow.
ball handler. What is this?
Yeah. What is this disgustingness? Not only did he manage to blitz and take the ball off Lewis DeP, he's now managed to pick it up with agility 2 and go forward to go for it. So, what can What can the Morningstars do with players? A failed dodge there. Is it an important failed dodge? Yes, it is. It's probably worth a reroll.
My security, get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Can't press
I
it.
pay for your legal fees. Anyone get
Oh,
Rand the
double
Mad
failed
out
dodge.
of the stadium.
He's gone. He's
Rand the
gone
Mad is
down.
half Mexican, that's why he's mad.
Random Mad saying he's about to rage quit all over your face.
His real name is Raul the Mad, and he's Mexican. And that's why he's mad.
Ooh. Another horseman coming in saying, it's okay, Rand, he's just upset because Sir Hilary slept with his woman. Is this true?
That's a damn lie. It's a total lie.
Lies. Is that another
Lies
drunk horseman
It's
getting
all
involved?
set up by the liberal media.
Yeah.
This is absolutely stupid.
That was obviously coming from the kiss of death Bernie Buffon. So here we go now. We're going to see
Bernie Buffon. It's more like Bernie Buffoon. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Bernie Buffoon and Raul the Mexican trying to team up on me. Get out of here.
yeah, getting attacked by all
You're gonna
four
hang out with
horsemen.
your little squirrel friends, taking a communist side. That's what you all are.
Ooh.
You're un-American. You're un-American.
Bernie Buffon is saying that he does have photos to prove otherwise, though.
He's a liar.
Here comes the Blitz. Blitz is coming in now on the ball carrier. Oh, it's pushes. It's pushes.
Bernie tried to sell me photos.
Rerolled.
They were etch-a-sketch
Oh.
material.
4 dice. 4 dice on the ball carrier, no good. And the fend
This
is
is
going
rigged.
to
The
do a
dice
big
are
favour
rigged.
here.
It's rigged.
Yeah. The fend doing massive favours there because he obviously can't follow up. He's going to go for it, is he? Ooh, interesting. I like it. I mean, Sir Cuban Pete's going to have to get up and get back in the mix if he wants to get involved with this. See a dodge, a failed dodge at that. Ooh, it is. He's gone down. Who was that? He almost did
Where's
a
the
full
ref?
somersault in
That's
the air.
trickery. He sweeped his
legit.
leg. That's trickery.
Yeah, that was dirty. That was he stuck his foot out. I noticed that, but the ref didn't. So here we go. Could it be 2-1 to the Holy Squirrel? What we're going to see here. We're seeing some Bretts coming in. He's marking up, bringing in the support in case it goes wrong. You see the first hit, and the hit is good. He's gone down, but there's no armor. Who was that? Chaser Norska has been getting a beat on this this second half by Barry Bossanova. So we're going to see the big play now from the Squirrels. Can they make it 2-1? Wrecker coming in, Wrecker 18 saying looking for the horseman that Tesco isn't as big in America as it is in the UK, because otherwise the horseman would be getting eaten. Ran the mad state, and there's only one horseman in the US anyway, so.
Don't worry, Raul. Raul the Mad, you're gonna end up paying for this wall I'm gonna build. And no more of your kind is gonna get in my stadium.
Yeah. So, Blitz is coming. Blitz was good. So sorry we missed that, boys, but we had a big knockout. Ford's gone down, and he's free to stroll in now. Is he going to go for the touchdown? Does a little spin, and he does. No celebration though. He just, I think he's just basking in the ambience. He's just milking. Oh, and there he comes. He's doing some cowboy, bit of tonto jump on it. And,
That's uncouth. That's what that is. That's not even a dance. It's not a dance because it's not sanctioned by the Bretonian Council. It's just some weird spasm he did. It's dirty. It's dirty and it's uncouth.
Yeah, peasant dance. Almost
Someone
like a
needs to
mild
stop
form
it.
of. Yeah, it was almost like a mild epileptic fit.
It's awful. He has a medical condition. It's probably that stage 4 cancer we were talking about. He doesn't have the cure because he's a stupid peasant.
Ran the man said he's got no money left to pay for the wall. He spent all his money on illegal activities.
Of course he doesn't. Ran the man is obviously poor, and he's angry because he's poor. They should call him Ran the Poor. His name should be Ran the Poor because he's mad. Ran the Mad because he's poor. That's the full name, and he cut it down on his birth certificate because his parents couldn't afford the full name.
Bernie's saying, Drumph, you bought the wrong Bret team, mate.
Bernie doesn't know anything. Bernie bought McMurdy's. Bernie passed up on McMurdy's stock when it was cheap. Instead, he went with gambling.
Yeah. He said his Squirrel is owned by Sir Hillary, though. And we've already seen Sir Hillary in the crowd throwing that ball straight to
That's damn lies.
The Squirrels players.
Sir Hillary is a damn pantsuit wearing liar. Don't listen to anything Sir Hillary says.
Can your Morningstars come back from this?
Absolutely. We do what we want when we want.
You just fancied letting them get a 2-1 lead then?
Of course, because this is what legends are made of. Okay, Berzo. Alright, anyone can just win a game against some squirrels. They're furry, they're not that intimidating, they stink a little bit, they've got some little claws that don't go very far, they don't work well when they try to pick up the ball. Nobody cares about some squirrels. But what really makes a difference is the teams that fight back from a deficit, and those are the ones we call the Morningstars.
I tell you what does make a difference. Bernie is threatening you with the kiss of Bernie. He's threatening to say that your team's going to go all the way. And obviously, we do not want to wear that from Bernie.
I've heard that the kiss of Bernie has run through many men in college, but I'm not interested in that. Also, I heard that the kiss of Bernie comes with cold sores, so no thank you.
Yeah, it comes with all. Cold sores, herpes, the lot.
Of course, because I'm rich, I have an access to anti-cold sores pill.
Yeah.
I just take a pill.
Yeah.
I don't have to take it in advance. If I get the cold sore, I take it, and it's just cured, just like that. I have pretty much access to a cure to anything.
I heard it's that bad that cold sores have actually got an anti-death pill that they take, so they can't catch you.
Absolutely.
So, catching up then, we've got counter Benjamin Carson coming in with a blitz there, taking out poor old Cuban Pete. I think he's a bit of a target man now. There's a lot of people aiming
We don't
for
like
him.
him. We don't like him at all in his communist ways. He's not good for the country.
So, push is no good. And was we going to see a little stamp there without that push? Who knows? We probably won't find out now. But we've still got 2 players back here ready to pick the ball up. We've got the Earl of Duke. Obviously the agility 4-man. He's looking good for it. We've got the Morningstars now in their nice proud white kit, all stood, marking all the turquoise kit of the Squirrels up. Beers, welcome to the chat. Even Beers, he's getting involved now. Kiss of Bernie plus the kiss of the Misfits. You are in trouble. Welcome to the pros, Beers, as well. Not managed to speak to you till now. So, yes, he's picked it up. He's gone with the opposite guy to what I thought. But is he going to try a little handoff or not? Yep, there comes a handoff. Beautiful. He's caught it. Ella Duke catches that ball and he's going to have a little mooch up the field. Bernie also asking, is it true that you wear a wig, Drumph?
I don't know where Bernie's getting his information. This is all my hair. Alright. That's just silly. It's very, very sad that Bernie resorts to whatever news sources he's listening to. I don't know if it's CNN. It's not a real news network. You have to listen to the Fox News Network.
Yeah, no.
That's where the real news comes in.
There is a Squirrel channel as well. It might be
Oh,
on that.
that's clearly wrong. Who would listen to a Squirrel channel when you have access to facts?
Ooh, it's a big hit, but no injury still. He's been very
Unnecessarily
quiet on
big
the injury
cheeks.
front. So Gedley, the farmer, stunned for the third time in the game. So I'm going to see these nasty, disgusting uniforms putting more pressure on here. He's also got Philip Jeffrey who can actually reach the ball carrier with one go for it. The early Duke could be seeing a one dice hit put on him. We shall see what he goes with. It's not looking good for the Morningstars at the minute.
I'd say it's doable still.
Yeah. Welcome Lulu is in the chat. Sacramentalist as well. Welcome boys. Hope you're enjoying this wonderful friendly Bret-Off that didn't start too friendly, but it's got nice again. A lot of pushes coming in the centre field. Drew Peacock, the strength 4 blocker, just getting his push on. The rinse and repeat, which I do love that name. A little goblin ref there stood on the sideline just watching, not getting involved. What's he gonna do? Ooh, he goes down. Big hit, massive hit. Who's that man? Edward Elizabeth Hitler. We have touched on them a few times, that lady. Here comes the Blitz. He's coming in. Got 2 go for it. There's the first one done, second one done. Oh, it's a push. The push on there, the early Duke. Of course, his agility forward dodge, so he's going to mince on out of there. 10-14. He's 2-1 to the Squirrels. The Morningstars are in possession. Chase, do you want to take over for a sec while I disappear for a drink? Anybody there?
I'm still here. I'm just
Oh, I could take
wondering
Oh,
when
lovely.
Coach Sturmjaw is going to take over and start doing the things that we talked about pre-game.
Sorry, apparently my mic was off again.
I heard he could play some violins. It's a very classy instrument. You know, my daughter plays
No, I
those.
can't play like a violin.
You play
drums, though.
cello?
No, I
Cello.
play drums.
My daughter plays a wonderful cello. She's so hot. If she wasn't my daughter, I would totally just marry her.
I'm not even in the room, but I just... Oh man, this is getting creepy. I have to make myself a nice cup of tea.
BC. Little step-head wrestling.
Hey,
Throw
if
me a
objectifying
full
my daughter is wrong, I don't want to be right.
I'm not even going to ask how old she is.
Degbert D. Parabon fails to catch the handoff.
So I am now back, and noticed the yellow Duke. Did he go for a handoff there? Did he?
Yep.
And the handoff was no good. Looking back at the dice, yet we saw a 1 re-roll and a 1. Double 1-edge.
It's just another attempt by the corrupt commissioner to corrupt the dice. That's what I'm going to chalk this up to.
Yeah. Yeah, Lulu, as you've definitely tuned in at a bad time. It is definitely Blood Bowl after dark. Um, it's not nice.
Hey, keep it in the family.
Well, yeah, Warburton's into bread.
That's how you keep the blood pure.
That would go over a lot of our American listeners' heads, but that was absolutely perfect.
Warburton's,
That was...
for the American listeners, Warburton's is probably one of the biggest bread companies in the UK, and obviously it's also the name of quite a few inbred families over here. Simply known as the Warburton's family because they are into bread. So it's looking tricky now.
There's a very advanced American saying. It goes something like incest is best.
Incest is best. Pretty sure I've watched a video actually with that title.
I don't know what websites you have access to, but hook me up.
Bernie coming in there, inbred equals a Hull KR fan, which obviously no one else is going to understand, but Bernie, I agree, mate. Although 6 fingers does make it a lot easier to catch a rugby ball. Right then, so catching up on the play now, it is looking really tricky for the Morningstars. There's a lot of people around that ball, but he's moved somebody into scoring position now. CHASEJJ is stood up the field on his own, waiting for the ball. We're going to see some crazy play here. We saw a really nice touchdown at the end of the first half. We're going to see a repeat of that one. Thanks, Wecker. My accent makes that joke even better, because I think Warburton's is from pretty much around where I am. Whereabouts are you from, Wecker18, if you're still in the chat? Obviously, you must be from England knowing about the Warburton's gag. What we're going to see here from the Morningstars then? Ooh, it's a failure. Seeing the reroll coming in, and it's good. Good. A little bit of extra training there helping out. I'm going to see a blitz onto the ball here to try and free that ball up. Who knows what's going on in these Bret's minds? But that's all his rerolls gone. He would have liked to have kept one for this crazy pass he's going to have to pull off. Wecker 18 is from Scotland. Obviously, it's summer in Scotland at the minute. I think it is touching 5 degrees. So he will have a lot of sunblock on today. Don't want to get burnt. Bernie Buffon saying we're going to see a loss here for the Morningstars. What do you think to that?
I think Bernie Buffon suffers from a crack addiction. There's a lot of poor people suffer from that.
Oh, yellow.
Ooh.
Oh, it's gone around a few players. I mean, that's not the worst thing that could have happened for the Morningstars.
This is exactly how we planned it, obviously. Coach Drumph is very smart. He knows Girdley the farmer is a renowned passer, even if we've kept it from the lower classes, so they don't know how good he is at passing. But Girdley the farmer is about to let loose the pass of the century for the draw.
Man. Last thing you want to see if you need to score in your last turn with a pass is your agility 2 player getting the ball, but we shall see what happens. He's obviously going to mark the scoring threat up, Chase there.
They call him Girdley the farmer because he farms touchdown passes. That's what he does.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting. I mean, I don't know if he's wanting to try and score again. It's interesting that he's not blitzed. He's not blitzed the scoring threat there. If he'd have took Chase out there with the strength 4 blitz, It'll be indefinitely 2-1. So, small little lifeline thrown out there. Oh, and an injury. Preach. Preach picking up a big injury. What has he got? Ooh, long-term effect. Badly hurt. Preach getting dispatched there by Joe Peacock with a huge. I think he even got a headbutt in there. That was huge. So we're going to see Gerdley the Farmer getting a smash here. Another dirty dodge by Cuban Pete. We're about to see some more wood pass opened on rinse and repeat. He's had a tough first second half. So here we go. All edges on this play. Is this Holy Squirrel trying to score a third touchdown here? One thinks he is. And here comes the blitz. Blitz is not good. And the second attempt is, here comes the powerhouse. He's going down. It's an armor break. It's a big armor break. Take that right in the nose. Face full of dirt. Gerdley the Farmer is stunned. Now then. We're going to have to see 2 dodges from the Leopold Longstrider. If he can pass these dodges and pick this ball up, he's going to score.
No.
There he goes. Oh, he's failed the dodge. But he's in a good position. 2-1 up.
Time for the hasn't touchdown.
Absolutely, Coach Sternchild told me there's nothing to worry about. It's going to be a touchdown here. They're going to tie it up.
No problem. Still not worried then.
It shouldn't be. Mousillon is always in control.
Yeah. I mean, I'm hoping all the fans have enjoyed this little bit of Bretonian fest that we've had today. A lot of walking around, strutting what they've got, showing off their uniforms. What we're going to see here, coach is thinking about their actions now. He's got 1 turn left to tie this up. Here comes the blitz. That's an interesting one. Ooh, it's only a push. It's not what I'd have wanted to see. Barry bossing over saying, no, you ain't bossing me. Right then, here we go. Who's going to be the man with the plan? Me, you want to be getting Ayla Duke on that ball. Here we go, there's 3 dodges. And he's picked it up. Could we see an amazing touchdown here? Off he goes. Who's going to get this ball? Got a long way to go still with no re-rolls. Oh, it can't reach.
Yeah.
That's intercepted. Intercepted, and we have a win. 2-1 to the Squirrels.
Oh.
I think somebody's crying a little bit there.
Good game, Andy.
Yeah, good game, man.
That was...
I
will speak for the... Go ahead. Go ahead,
exhibiting the crazy man laugh.
Oh, yeah. That was a good one. That was...
Count Benjamin definitely deserved the man of the match there. He had a talking game.
Oh, yeah, he was. He was great. But, yeah, great game, Andy. That first half touchdown where you came back, that was really the key. I don't know how
Now, I know how it
that
happened.
was awesome.
That was awesome. That made all the difference.
Yeah, that needed highlighting. That was a pick-up, blitz, pass, chuck, offload.
Into a tackle zone. Yeah, into a tackle zone.
Dodge, yeah.
That was awesome. But yeah, thanks for this was a lot of fun. I'm glad we did this.
No worries.
Well, that was a brilliant game.
The commentary wasn't too bad when you listen back to it.
Do you
Yeah,
think
but,
that
Tom?
Coach Sturmdraw, do you think that the Order of the Holy Squirrel has proved something against your team and established dominance of the Bretonian representation in the MML?
I cannot take away from Andy what he did in this game. He did exactly what he needed to do when he did it, because he was on his heels that first half. That was for sure. I was definitely doing work, and that equalizing touchdown, like I said, made the entire game. The wizard was having to use the wizard when I did. That was a wacky throw in.
Yeah.
but you can't blame him for that. That was just typical Blood Bowl stuff. But getting that equalization in the first half was huge. And I thought I had a pretty good defense. I didn't think he was going to be able to hand off within tackle zones, but good for him.
Yeah, it was
Awesome job.
Nice to have you back. Go on, sorry, mate. Go for it.
Oh, no, you carry on.
I was going to say it's nice to have Jest back. I know he lost his place to the rich guy. So it's nice to have him back in the chat.
Yeah, I was just settling in, and all of a sudden these burly security guards came in and kicked me out of the booth, and I was forced to be to go to the Drumph skybox, and was forced to take a bath in a pool and washed by the Drumph servants, who were only 9s out of 10. So yeah, it was a real rough time, but I made it.
By the sound of it, that could be their age.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can only imagine what the retribution for losing this game is from my boss.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a long couple days until the next season starts.
I don't know. On my end, I had a good time. It was a good match. I didn't see much of the action on the field, but I had a good time.
18% ball possession for the Order of the Holy Squirrel. 18%.
Oh, I had like 97% ball possession, if you know what I mean. Hashtag Drumph Skybox. You heard it here first.
I think I owe the win though. Was it Hillary? Who's the ex-player of the Morningstars? Hillary?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hillary's obviously in the,
Hillary Clinton.
That was unbelievable when the ball went into the crowd and it just flew straight into his hands.
The only guy who hasn't moved too. I'm like, really?
Yeah. Like, if there's one person I can give this ball to, it's going to be him. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, maybe Sir Hillary should have had a better non-compete clause, huh?
Yeah.
And then the peasant touchdown. You don't get to see that every day.
Absolutely.
No.
It's the second time I've ever done one.
Yeah, I think if I could have done one thing differently, and in a pro match, I never would have done it. Was I would never have given the ball to the peasant on that touchback. I would have given it to my strength 4 movement 7 guy, not the slow guy who couldn't actually outrun anybody.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, these are slow.
Yeah, wandered up the pitch and got battered.
But yeah, it was. It took me a little while to get used to Fend. I don't know about you, but I'm like, oh, this Fend. Where's that guy? Oh, following up. Oh, gee, I should be used to this, but it's a whole different beast when you're actually got to deal with it. I'm like, oh, so much for that follow up. Great.
Yeah.
But it took me like a turn and a half. I'm like, okay, I got this. Yeah, now I got it. Okay, Fend. It's like playing Preach every season. The first couple turns, Preach forgets, and then he's like, oh, okay, and then he beats my team all over the place.
It's horrible, isn't it? You plan your game through following up and marking people up, don't you? And then it just all goes to the top.
Yeah, because I don't see it often at all. I'm sure you don't either. So.
No, I don't. No, thanks very much for making this game happen, though, guys. It was good fun.
Yeah, thanks everybody for watching.
Yeah,
thanks for the announcing. I'll let you sign off because I got to get to work.
Absolutely. Go create some drunk Sturm, and thank you for providing us with some entertainment. Thank you to Cal Drumph. Excuse me. Excuse me. Who has left in shame? He doesn't like losing very much, so he left without a word. Yeah, probably expect a phone call and maybe a visit from some knuckle draggers later on, Storm. Thank you all for tuning in, and wow, we have witnessed the end of Season 7, the dominance of a Bretonian match, physically challenged by the Holy Squirrels, and yeah, see you for Season 8, guys. This is Serious Jest. I've been joined by my very capable co-announcers, Burzo, 1985, right?
Yeah, that's me.
And CHASEJJ. And our two coaches, Andy C. and Sturmdrill. Yeah, we haven't talked to Andy C much. What do you think this says for
just forget about me.
What does this victory, this resounding victory, say for the Order of the Holy Squirrel?
Oh, knowing that we are now the best Bretonian team in the MML.
Oh, absolutely declared right here, right now. Andy Cook has claimed that the Order of the Holy Squirrel is the best Bretonian team in the MML across any league.
Bar none.
I think Count Drumph has left the stadium for the time being, so we won't have an official response right here, right now. I'm assuming there will be an article in the making, but whoa!
Oh yeah, I think this puts a whole full stop on the questions that people are asking.
Wow!
And yes.
So Andy is saying here officially, if there was any doubt before, that doubt has been thrown on the ground like a Mousillon Morningstars player and helplessly beaten to a pulp here in front of everyone. The Squirrels are the new dominant Brett team. That is a statement and a half.
And in their stadium as well.
Wow.
We came, we saw, we conquered. That's what we do.
That is a
New motto. New motto.
I am waiting for the Drumph retaliation to this. It's either going to be very boisterous or very silent and behind enemy lines. But
Scorched earth.
thank you all for joining us. This has been enlightening. And this is Serious Jest, my co-host, and really the guy who ran the whole show and managed to keep some sense of order here. Burzo, 1985. It's CHASEJJ, the original, how do we put this? The original foul champion of the MML has joined us and, you know, put some tough questions to Drumph, legitimate journalist, hashtag. And thank you all for your participation. Anybody have any last words before we sign off?
No, mate, that was fun though, thank you very much.
Rematch next year. Next season.
Yeah.
Grudge match now. It's a tradition.